I leaned over that fence, just like this, as I had so many times before. I took a look around and I thought, wow, I really have left both a physical and an emotional toll on this farm. You see, the physical toll is very easy to notice. You took a quick look and you'd see a broken post over there, a bent fence over here, and a couple other bumps and bruises around the farm. Yeah, those were my fault. I'm sorry. The emotional toll, however, that was a little harder to notice. Would you believe me if I told you that the ducks on the farm recognized me as their guardian angel? How about if I told you they respected my voice? Well, that's partially true because they didn't respect me, but nonetheless, I gotta take y'all back to explaining this story. You see, it starts in the summer before my sophomore year. One of my friends had mentioned to me that she had had the best weekend of her life. So I asked, well, what'd you do? She explained to me that she had gone and taken pictures, professional pictures, at a local farm, and that this place was literally unlike anything you'd ever seen before. So naturally, I said, oh yeah, right, whatever, let's go. So we hop in the car that next weekend and we stroll on down to Canton, Georgia, where I pull up to what is literally my version of what I think heaven looks like. I remember pulling up to the parking lot and stepping outside and seeing hundreds of animals, literally hundreds of animals, chickens, donkeys, pigs, goats, everything you can think of that would live on a farm, just strolling around inside this huge fenced-in area. Huge. And I remember saying out loud, oh my God, you were right, this is heaven. So we get out of the car and we're walking towards the place where my friend had taken pictures, and we're greeted by a lady who introduces herself as the owner of the farm. Now, I'll be honest, I wasn't paying much attention to the conversation that her and my friend were having because, they had already met before, so I was just kind of staying out of it. I was a little reserved until she mentioned that they were looking for help. So I immediately jumped in when she said this. I said, I'll take the job, I'll do it, let's go. Might have come on a little strong, but nonetheless, she agreed to interview me. So we went out back into the little barn and she starts asking me some questions. Interview questions, classic ones. What are your biggest strengths? What are your biggest weaknesses? Any past work experience? Now, when she asked me this one, I said, yes, I'm actually trying to get rid of a job right now. I would love to work here because I'm tired of working at this old job. She said, well, what do you do? And I said, well, I'm a lifeguard, CPR certified and all. And when I said this, she lit up. She said, that's perfect because the ducks on the farm have been fighting over this pool, this little pond, for as long as she can remember. And I said, the ducks? You're kidding me. The little fluffy, fuzzy ones that are just walking around my feet right now? And she's like, yeah, you wouldn't believe it, but they're vicious in the pond. So I said, yeah, right. I ended up getting the job, and my first night there, I realized, oh my God, she's right. At about 6 p.m. every night, we let the ducks out into the pond. And undoubtedly, every single time, at least two of them try to drown each other. And it's not like a personal thing, it's just, duck culture, I guess. And every night, I lean on that fence. That same fence. Just like this. And I think to myself, wow, what set me apart? What got me this job? The job that I would consider my best job I've ever had. And it always seems to come back to the ducks. You see, the smallest detail about me, the little thing that I thought would never even come up in our conversation, was the deal breaker. And since then, at every single interview I've ever had, I've told them immediately I was once a duck lifeguard. Thank you.